uploading PokeTubers.
Far out!
Let's go!
What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are backing out with an Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be a Z Wi-Fi battle, woo, against Juan, a person I battled off my Discord server. So before we get into this battle, I'm going to explain where my whereabouts have been for the past week, because Daddy Weedle has not been uploading for the past week. I know, very, very sad. The reasoning behind that is because I have been very sick and a little demotivated from posting videos because I had a really bad sore throat. Honestly, it's still there, like my voice is very, very scratchy and I'm a little bit stuffy, but I took some medicine and I'm going to try to narrate a battle for you guys today because it's unlike me to not upload for like over a week. So I decided to muscle through this illness and narrate for you guys because this battle right here excuse me, is a very intense Wi-Fi battle. If there's a battle you watch till the end, it is this one for sure because there's some magic that happens in this Wi-Fi battle. So my opponent's gonna lead off with the Rotom-Fridge, the very S-ranked god Pokemon in the Z format. As I lead off with my Combusken, anticipating my opponent's lead off with Torterra to get up the Stealth Fox, but he leads off with the Rotom-Fridge instead. So I'm gonna pull a switch and bring in the Joey Fontaine, my Sea King, because Joey Fontaine, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Fontaine gave me this Assault Vest Sea King moveset. And this Assault Vest Sea King actually hard counters my opponent's thing because Rotom-Fridge can't do shit to my Sea King. The best counter my opponent has to Sea King is his Torterra, and that could be pretty risky to bring in because I could have been a special variant of Sea King. Thankfully for him, I'm physical. Except not really, because I do carry the Ice Beam. Gotcha, and Ice Beam is going to snipe Torterra right on that quad weakness at +1 special attack. The Tree Hugger is going to go down. No stealth reps for you, buddy. And down goes Torterra, which is very good for me. And now my opponent's going to bring in the Archilliard Soul System. That's not what Slavali's ability is called. Come on, man. You don't have to nickname your Pokemon like that. As I'm going to pull a switch into Cheese Cat. I expected my opponent to want to go for Parting Shot or Toxic. Toxic would have been annoying, but it was mostly Parting Shot I was anticipating, as we're able to pivot into it and get a competitive boost because Parting Shot lowers your attack, and we're actually going to get a second competitive boost because Parting Shot lowers 2 individual stats, which in turn gives you 2 competitive boosts. I'm pretty sure it's only like a few moves that do that, like Venom Drench gives you maybe 3 competitive boosts. But now my opponent's going to bring in Rotom-Fridge, and Tickle also lowers your stats, but lowers 2 stats. I'm thinking I can just set up on this thing, so my opponent reveals to be Scarf Rotom. I'm like, that's fine, but unfortunately he crits me and he freezes me, so I'm like, I had flawless momentum in this battle. I knocked out Torterra, I had a +3 Meowstic, and all of that was taken away because now my main counter to Muck is gone, and he just hacked through my Meowstic. So, Rotom Blizzards, the title makes a lot of sense now, huh? Sorry, iVisual I had to steal your title just for this video because the Rotom Blizzards title will make a lot more sense. This is just the beginning of the Rotom Blizzards, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the beginning. So I go for Swords Dance here with my Combusken, right? Because I'm like, alright, I'm done playing around. I gotta get my Sword Stance up because I just lost one of my main sweepers, so I have to get some sort of payout from it. So I know he's locked in a Blizzard, he brings in Savali. I go for the Endure here for some obvious reasons because I can tell he's Savali Water thanks to the bottom screen, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between like Water, Ice, and Flying. My opponent's gonna go straight for Surf against my Combusken as we're able to live at 1 HP, and we're gonna activate our weakness policy. So now we're at +4 attack, +2 special attack, and at this point, my opponent cannot switch into Combusken because at +4 attack, Reversal has 200 base power, which is Z move level base power, by the way, and there's nothing that can switch into it. Like, Savali's gonna get 1 shot. If he brings in Grumpy, that'll get 1 shot. If he brings in Muck, that might be able to live it, but everything on his team is going to get 2 hit KO'd or more. I'm pretty sure +4 Reversal will knock out Grumpy in 1 hit too, so my opponent's gonna bring in Monferno. I'm thinking it's gonna be like, this is why Combusken is the best title I gotta steal from iVisual I, but he brings in Monferno very confidently, so I'm like, oh, he has the Mach Punch, and I kind of got a little bit excited there with my Combusken setup because if I got that setup after I moved Monferno, I'm pretty sure I just won the battle right there because +4 Reversal, my opponent has no fighting immunity, so there's not much that could really combat that. But I'm going to decide to preserve my Combusken because I could use it for Death Fodder or just use Reversal later. So I'm going to switch this into Mach Punch because he has no reason not to go for Mach Punch. If you predicted that, then he has 500 IQ. My opponent's going to pull a switch out and bring in the Splooge here, the Muck. As I'm going to go for a knockoff here just to predict my opponent to switch out, as unfortunately the Splooge has the Sticky Hole, a very original nickname, so he can't even remove his item because he's so sticky. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to get poison jabbed here because I need my Seeking Healthy for the Rotom-Fridge. So now I'm going to pull a switch into my Butterfree because this one doll has been asking me to use Butterfree for so long. So I decided to fulfill its wishes and use Butterfree for them. So hopefully this Butterfree showcase is, you know, satisfactory enough for them. So my opponent's going to go for the Curse here with the Splooge. And this is very scary considering I lost my Psychic type. I have no way to really break through this muck except my Butterfree has the Laser Focus, which guarantees your next move is going to critical hit. And they may be wondering, why do you have Laser Focus over Sword Stance? Like, isn't Sword Stance just better in every way?
Yes.
Yeah, normally that is the case. However, with Beedrill and some other Pokemon like Fearow, it gets the hidden ability Sniper. And Sniper guarantees that your crit is going to do, or I think it's a 1.5 times multiplier. So I'm going to go for my Bug Z move here. Shaniqua's going to slap the air. And ladies and gentlemen, let me demonstrate to you how powerful a Sniper crit Z move is coming from even a Beedrill. So we're going to go for the Savage Spin Out. This is a resisted Z move, keep in mind. So Beedrill is going to pour that white web out of its stinger, cover the muck, the Splooge, throw him to the ground, throw him in the air, and just slice him in half. And look at this damage. Unfortunately, it lives at like a sliver of Splooge, but like that still did so much damage. If that one shot, that would have been a lot more satisfying, but still, that damage potential is absolutely insane. I know that crits ignore defense boost, so that's not the actual damage it would have done against a +2. But crits ignore stat boost as well, so it's more of a reason to consider using a Sniper Z move Beedrill. And I had Drill Run the entire time, so I could have one-shot the muck. However, I wanted to show you guys how powerful a Bug Z move is. So in comes the shiny Grumpig here. And Grumpig is actually a pretty big problem to my team because outside of Beedrill and my Vespiquen, there's not much I can deal with my Grumpig, or deal with the Grumpig. So Psychic is going to knock out my Beedrill. Unfortunately, I don't have Endure Weakness policy to bait out this Grumpig Psychic. So now I'm going to bring in my Butterfly because that same annoying doll asked me to use Butterfly Pokemon like over and over again. So I decided to use some Butterfly Pokemon in this battle with my Butterfree and my Vespiquen. And yeah, so hopefully this person enjoys the Butterfly Pokemon. So I'm going to go for the Defender Order here because I know Grumpig really can't hope to touch me unless it carries Toxic, which thankfully ends up not carrying Toxic. Toxic's like the bane of my existence, man. Whenever I try to use fun stuff, someone just toxics me and ruins my vibe. But then my opponent raises Monferno and goes with the Fire Z move, and I'm like, oh no. Having some deja vu from our first ZU battle where Ninetales just Z moved my Delcatty. My opponent's going to go for the Inferno Overdrive here against my Vespiquen, and this is going to cook my poor Vespiquen alive. Z moves are very powerful, but the power of Butterfly is more powerful. We live.
Inactivate our weakness policy.
So now we are at +2 attack with +1 defense, and now I can go for the acrobatics and knock out Monferno. So if I did this before I set up with Combusken, I'm pretty sure Combusken would have been a solid win con here. But because I got impatient and misplayed because of the hacks, I mean, that was both my fault and the hacks, to be honest with you. I kind of am a little bit behind right now, as now Rotom-Fridge, I mean, it's currently 4-2, but I still feel like I can lose this battle very easily. So here we're going to bring in Joey Fontaine because this is my #1 counter to this Rotom-Fridge. Blizzard is my opponent's best way to hit me, as Blizzard does absolutely nothing. Assault by Seaking doesn't give any shits about your Rotom-Fridge. So that's the 3rd Blizzard in a row he hit. He goes for Blizzard again, hits a 4th Blizzard in a row. That's ridiculous, by the way. I mean, easily snack the, but we get frozen! And I'm just like,
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt.
are you... So I'm frozen, and I'm like, there's no way he's gonna break through this that easily. And he goes for a Blizzard, hits another Blizzard. That is the 5th Blizzard he hit in a row. And I'm just like, if he hits this next Blizzard, I'm gonna DC on him. And he hits 6 Blizzards. 6 consecutive, okay, not consecutively, you know what I mean. 6 out of 6 Blizzards. Freezes 2 of them. And I just, Seeking dies. And I'm just like, oh. Okay, so I'm like, alright, he's gonna be forced to bring Grumpig here. So I go for the Endure just on the off chance he wants to stay with a Rotom, as he decides to, actually. Kind of surprising. He goes for the Blizzard here, and I know with Endure I'll be able to live, so he connects a 7th Blizzard in a row. 7 out of 7, and I'm like, alright, I know he's locking the Blizzard, so I have a 50% chance to get my Endure, and he has a 30% chance to miss, so I know the odds are in my favor here. I can go for Endure, I fail, and he connects his 8th Blizzard in a row. And yes, he hit 8 out of 8 Blizzards. I don't know what he did to his Rotom-Fridge to make him hit 8 Blizzards, but damn, that is a well-trained Rotom-Fridge. if I had to say so. So I know he's out of blizzards now. However, my opponent didn't realize he's out of blizzards. The reason I knew he was out of blizzards is because I saw he hit 8 blizzards, and so he accidentally hits the attack button. He told me what happened here. He hits the attack button, which automatically forces you to struggle if you run out of PP and you're locked into a move, which is unfortunate for sure. Wanna know what else is unfortunate though? Getting frozen twice and having your opponent connect 8 blizzards in a row. So I'll take that. We take those freebies. So now my opponent's gonna be forced out of here, realizing that it's a lost battle if he keeps his Rotom in. He's gonna bring in his Baconator here. And with Vespiquen so healthy, I just decided to go for Defend Order again because I can decide to put Defend Order against my opponent. I can set up to like +6 Defend Order and probably just slow my opponent's team with my Butterfly. My opponent's gonna go for the Psychic here. This Vespiquen's the GOAT. It lived a Fire Z move, so this Grumpig's nothing compared to the god that is Vespiquen. So I go for Attack Order here, trying to knock out Grumpig, as unfortunately it's able to live because we do not have Weakness Policy anymore. Sadly, we had to switch out to Reserve our Vespiquen, which ended up being the smarter move in the end. I'm gonna go for the Heal Order here with my Vespiquen. I've been trying to play more preservatively because all my opponents do that, and I just like leave my stuff to die, and I'm just like, huh, maybe I should play more conservatively instead of just letting stuff die. But then at the same time, I just feel like, just die, dude. I don't need you anymore. So I'm conflicted on how I feel about that. But now I'm gonna go for Heal Order here with my Vespiquen and just get all of my health back. And Rotom can't touch me. I'm at +1 Speed Def, and Vespiquen's pretty bulky overall. So my opponent's gonna go for Thunderbolt here, and I'm really hoping he doesn't crit full pair me because looking at this point, like that's what's gonna happen. As we're able to live, I'm gonna be able to go for the Attack Order here, which does have a high critical hit ratio, so maybe we can get a crit. That'd be nice. Unfortunately, we do not get the high critical hit rate. And Thunderbolt is going to be a 2-hit KO on my Vespiquen. So I probably should have tried to set up more Defend Orders against the Grumpig, because then I would have been able to Heal Order against the Rotom. But at this point, it doesn't matter because the opponent's Rotom used all 8 of his Blizzards, so he can't touch my Lurantis unless he carries like Signal Beam or something. So he's going to Thunderbolt me, and my Lurantis just going to go for Superpower here, and we're going to knock out the Rotom-Fridge pretty easily. So down goes the Rotom-Frost. We're going to get attack and defense increase, pretty good for us. And my opponent's last is a very weak Grumpig, so regardless of all of those Blizzards connecting, 2 of them freezing, it should be a victory at this point unless my opponent like crits Signal Beam or something or has Fire Blast. So he's gonna bring Grumpig here, the Baconator, and his name is making me hungry because I haven't eaten all day. Yikes. I'm gonna go for Psychic against my Lurantis. We're able to live very comfortably, and Leaf Blade is going to knock out the Grumpig, and we're able to defeat my opponent with a 1-0 victory with I Can't Fap. So this wasn't the most intense, like, you know, close Wi-Fi battle, like we won with 1 HP, but let's be real, when have you ever seen someone connect 8 Blizzards ever? Like, seriously, that's like connecting 8 Focus Blasts. Have you seen the Pokemon's like depiction of Focus Blast in the anime? Like, that shit does not land at all. My opponent managed to connect 8 Blizzards. 8 Blizzards. Like, how? How did he do it, dude? I don't know, but regardless, we somehow managed to pull out a victory, despite the fact my opponent got the 8 Blizzard S-rank Rotom-Frost pop-off that he looked for, and he didn't manage his PP well enough, because I feel like if he kept his Rotom alive and save Blizzard PP, he would have been able to win, but I guess he wasn't really thinking late game. But I guess like that happens to the best of us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle against Juan. It was a pretty good Wi-Fi battle in my personal opinion. Both me and my opponent had a blast for sure. If you guys enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle and want to support my channel, let me know by leaving a thumbs up on the video, as it really helps on my channel a lot more than you think. It helps my videos get out there and seen like other recommended videos and stuff. And I do appreciate all of you guys who take the time out of your day to watch my videos. I do apologize for my lack of videos as of late, but I should be back into the swing of things. And I do appreciate all of you guys who have stuck around for the week where I haven't been posting, because some people just unsubscribe. They're like, you know, YouTubers don't post, and I'm very thankful that the guys of you who are watching did not do that. So thank you guys. I love you guys also very much, including the haters. I love you too. I love all of my haters. I love all my fans and haters equally. But anyways, we're going to move on to the question of the day, which is going to be, when was the worst time you were hacked in a Pokemon battle? Or when was the time you got the most hacks in a Pokemon battle? Or when was the luckiest, or what was the luckiest moment you had in a Pokemon battle? I don't know. You can just leave me in the comments like whatever sort of hacks related, you know, stories you have in the comment section below, because I'm pretty curious to see like what kind of hacks you guys have experienced throughout your Pokemon battles or Pokemon journeys if you want to include in-game stuff. So I'm going to tell you guys a story of how I flinched 6 Fire Fangs in a row. So I was using a Flareon. This is before I got Flare Blitz, so it was Gen 5, I'm pretty sure. And my opponent had a +2 Conkeldurr. And Fire Fang was doing like 20%, so it was like 25% after lefties. I don't really know. So I had to flinch him 6 times to kill him, and I actually burned him on like the second fire thing, so if I didn't like kill him, like Guts Conkeler would have destroyed my whole team. And I flinched him 6 times in a row. I think I crit him on the last one too, because I would have needed the 7th one to kill him. And he DC'd on me, and I don't have any sort of, you know, video for that battle, so I couldn't even like showcase it if I wanted to, which is really unfortunate. I kind of wish my opponent didn't rage quit on me, but if that happened to me, I'd probably debate clicking the X button too, but at the very least just click the forfeit button. Come on, you have to save content that happens like that. I mean, in my opinion, like if you get hacks really bad, don't DC on people, like immediately forfeit if you have to, but make sure your opponent can save the evidence, because watching someone get hacked to death is really, really funny, unless it's you. Then it's not so funny, but I thought it was still funny getting fucking 6 flinches and then my opponent hitting 8 blizzards. How did he do it, dude? I'm still like amazed. But that's gonna be the question of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. I'll check you guys next time. Bye.
When you run into an it's your chance to capture it.